Hi there, everyone. This is Sean 007 1986. I hope you had a fantastic Sunday evening. Well, the game of the week, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the 49ers game have ended. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have defeated the San Francisco 49ers 30-19, meaning the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have improved their record to 5-1, while the San Francisco 49ers fall to 4-2. Yeah, this was a hard-fought fight, but in the end, Tampa Bay Buccaneers managed to pull it out. Let's get to the scores. First up, Mac Jones. Mac Jones completed 27 of his 39 passes for 347 yards. No touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. Baker Mayfield completed 17 of his 23 passes for 256 yards, 2 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey has 17 carries for 54 yards and 1 TD, while Mac Jones had 5 carries for 13 yards. Rachaad White has 17 carries for 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Sean Tucker has 6 carries for 25 yards, 1 touchdown. And Baker Mayfield has 3 carries for 14 yards. Kendrick Bourne has 5 receptions for 142 yards. Jake Tongs has 6 receptions for 58 yards. Christian McCaffrey has 7 receptions for 57 yards. Demarcus Robinson had 2 receptions for 44 yards. Marquise Valdes-Scantling had 2 receptions for 22 yards. Kyle Kaczynski had 1 reception for 9 yards. Brian Robinson Jr. had 3 receptions for 8 yards. And Juwan Jennings had 1 reception for 7 yards. Cameron Johnson had 4 receptions for 64 yards, 1 touchdown. Cade Orton had 5 receptions for 51 yards. Sterling Shepard had 2 receptions for 51 yards. Ted Johnson had 1 reception for 45 yards, 1 touchdown. Ime Igubuka had 2 receptions for 24 yards. Rachaad White had 3 receptions for 21 yards. And Sean Tucker, he was just there. The San Francisco 49ers had 363 total yards to Tampa Bay's 252 total yards. The San Francisco 49ers had 296 passing yards to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' 248 passing yards. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 104 rushing yards to San Francisco's 67 rushing yards. Tampa Bay was 7.0 yards per play to San Francisco 5.4 yards per play. Tampa Bay had 19 first downs. San Francisco had 17 first downs. San Francisco went 7 of 16 on third down, while Tampa Bay went 3 of 8 on third down. San Francisco was 0 of 2 on fourth down, while Tampa Bay, they never went for it on fourth down. San Francisco ran a total of 67 total plays, while Tampa Bay only ran 50 plays. San Francisco gave up 6 sacks, while Tampa Bay gave up 1 sack. Tampa Bay punted the ball 2 times, while Tampa Bay punted the ball 3 times. The San Francisco 49ers have racked up 9 penalties that cost them 65 yards, while the Tampa Bay Buccaneers racked up 5 penalties that cost them 31 yards. Neither team fumbled the ball. Neither team fumbled the rock and lost the fumble. And San Francisco threw 2 interceptions. Tampa Bay did not, and San Francisco dominated the time of possession 32-35 to the Tampa Bay 27-25. So, yeah. Tampa Bay was just too powerful and too OP as fuck for the San Francisco 49ers. There was no fucking way that they could do about it. But I would have to say, there were some passes where one of Tampa Bay Buccaneers receivers should have caught, and it was to the 2-man. It was number 2, Emeka Ibuka. Oh god! In the earlier that game, he had 2 passes. 2 passes. 2 of them were catchable balls, and he didn't catch either of them. He was trying to do all that, that one-handed catch like Odell Beckham Jr. did. But here's the problem. You're not Odell Beckham Jr. The only The only person that can do an Odell Beckham Jr. catch is Odell Beckham Jr. himself. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, if he hadn't dropped those passes, if he didn't manage to drop those passes, the game could have been a lot uglier than it already is. But, you know, Tampa Bay, they did ball out. They do ball out. But for the Niners, jeez, man. I mean, yes, Mac Jones did have a good game. He racked up 347 passing yards. But when you rack up that many yards and you got more interceptions than you do touchdowns, yeah, that's not really good. Like, seriously, Mac Jones, he had 2 interceptions, but he got 0 passing touchdowns. And honestly, for a quarterback, that's bad. That's really bad. I mean, heck, I could be a quarterback and I can rack up some yards, maybe get some yards in garbage time. But if it don't mean shit, if you don't have, passing touchdowns, if you don't have any passing touchdowns. So yeah. And before you say, well, Baker Mayfield didn't do too hard. He only had 256 passing yards. True, but he got 2 touchdowns and he didn't throw any picks. Big difference right there. Big difference right there. So this is pretty. So I know Tampa Bay, they're so happy that they won, and honestly, I can't blame them because they're actually doing pretty good now. And also, they're going to need all the rest. They need to get themselves ready, and they're definitely going to be looking at tonight's game, because tonight's game is going to be the Detroit Lions against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, well, next Monday night, that's who the Bucs got. Yeah, next Monday night, it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing against the Detroit Lions. Wait, Detroit Lions. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to see something. What the fuck? Looks like next Monday we also got another doubleheader. Yeah, so next Monday we got a doubleheader, and it's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions, and that's going to be on ABC. Definitely going to catch that shit. You know I'm going to catch that shit. And on ESPN, it's going to be the Houston Texans against the Seattle Seahawks. Well, obviously I'm going to check out the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Detroit game. Well, the reason why is because, I got ABC. That's how I roll. That's how I fucking roll. So, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, that's gonna be good. But anyway, shout out to Tampa Bay. This was a big win. This is a big win, and now Tampa Bay is 5-1. So now it's gonna get pretty interesting to see how well this will play out for the remainder of the season. Because when you're gonna hit week 7, and also don't forget, teams, that little tiny little death that is the trade deadline. Yes. Yep, that's all I gotta say for right now. But let me know what you think about this game, alright? As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to this channel, click notification bell to open an update, share with friends, share with neighbors, share with others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Sean 71986 signing off. Thank you for watching this video. Really means a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Baker Mayfield is fucking dangerous, man. Like, no fucking cap. He's that guy. He's that guy. Hey, Browns. You still think that Baker Mayfield is a terrible locker room? Is terrible in the locker room? How's that adult How's that adult for y'all working out, huh? Not too well. Oh wait. Oh right. He's not playing. Right. Y'all some dumbasses for letting Baker walk. But as long as y'all got Jimmy Haslam, at the end of the fucking day, the Browns will always be the Browns. I rest my case.